And we're live. Hello, everybody again. I haven't had much time to set everything up yet, so I'm going to do... That's why I'm a bit late. Apologies for being so late. Yep. That should do it. And then Twitch. Twitch is live as well now. Let me just double check. Switch account. Perfect. That should have done it. There we go, perfect. Right, we're live and we're ready to go. Brilliant. Happy to be back. It's Saturday today, so I might not be streaming tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. Possibly unless anything comes up, because I am free. But I'm not too sure. Since it's a Sunday, probably won't have too many people watching anyway. Not that I get a lot of people watching these. I do it for the fun. And then you meet those people, like those certain... I think I had a troll in here yesterday, actually. That was my first troll. Possibly. It could have just been, you know, a friend. I've still got things to reply to, so I'm just waiting for someone to roll in. I still don't know what we're doing today. I haven't had time to think of anything. So we're going to start off with GeoGuessr, and then I'm going to take it from there. Sorry, I mean I've got no one here to interact with, so I can be excused for being on my laptop briefly, I think. It's a good thing about being a small streamer. 5 minutes in and I haven't started yet. Sorry about this. Still got no one in stream, it's alright. Talk about no one in stream. We have got some stuff to do today actually. We are going to be competing against my friend who won't be here, but she has given us some scores that we have to beat on GeoGuessr. So that'll be fun. That'll be like soonish. And by soonish I mean 5 minutes max. Perfect. Right. I've sorted everything out on here. Just gonna shut this down. Right. Saw everything on here on the laptop. Put that away. Next, what we're gonna do is I'm going to put the scene into my second monitor. There we go. And we're just gonna go on Snapchat, see if we can get hold of these. Give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to get everything ready. I'm still looking at chat though. I'm just having to screenshot everything we got here. I wasn't. I didn't. You could say I didn't come prepared. So we're going to be beating my friend in this GeoGuessr. And then we're going to be hopping in some games, but I'm not sure which games we're hopping into yet. Is my microphone okay? Yeah, all good? Bit loud. It overpowers the music, I think. We turn that music up a bit. There we go. So glad that I'm a small streamer. I've been getting so fried. I've been on thing and fried as in like yelled at because I've been on stream for 10 minutes. Haven't even done anything. I haven't even got off the first cam yet. I'm just gonna have to get up my notes. Actually, I think we could just put it right onto here. If I take this, put it over here. Right. I'm just gonna go into stream main, but I've turned off display capture for now. Just so I'm able to write down the text that I need to write down. So our first thing to be is 33.8 km. Our next thing to be is 37.01 km. The one after that is 280, which I'm not that bothered about. 03 km. And then we've got 576.14 km. Nice. So we're going to be spending quite a bit of time, I imagine, trying to get all these, trying to beat all these. There we go. So if we move them, I don't even know where we've moved them. Move them down here. Yeah, put them right there. And then go onto GeoGuessr. Get some notes up as well. Right. If I window this to there, this here, F11, and let's start. Just gonna have to guess this first. Oh! I might know exactly where this is. I live freakishly close, I think. I don't actually recognize it, so maybe I don't. But I saw... I don't know. Hold on. Right, so there's a station, and we're somewhere in Walton. I think there's multiple Waltons in England, because I live next to a Walton, but this isn't the Walton I live next to. Unless this is like some sort of subsection, because I never go near Walton, because I don't need to. Oh yeah, I have no idea where this place is. It's like Chester, sort of. Got any suggestions in the chat? So we're definitely in England, and I am fairly certain we are somewhere down here. Because Bolton is there, but we're not in Bolton, we're in Walton. So where's Walton? Wigan, that's not it. I can't see it. I don't... do we have any people in the chat that can tell me whereabouts Walton is? Because I actually don't know. You'd think it would be somewhere near Manchester, right? Oh, we were given such an easy one here. How do I not know where Walton is? I really need to do my homework on this. No, I got nothing. I think we're gonna have to put it somewhere near here. Somewhere near Bolton. Because that's what I think it's gonna be. I think Walton will be pretty close to Bolton. Walton is there. We get Walton. With Walton's there, we need to find a train station of some sort. Walton train station. I think we're there. There's a cycle hub, but I think we're there. Well, it wasn't really impressive, was it? We were in Walton-on-Thames. Oh my gosh. What a rage bait. Right, so what's that? Have we... Turn my display off for a minute again. Have we beat any of them? That score has beat us 2 of them, I think. We needed to beat... No, we needed to beat 280 and we got 2... Oh, that is rough. Let's beat the bottom one though. Yep. Ooh. Greece? That makes me think Greece. We've seen the blue before. Where have we seen the blue? We've never gotten Greece before. This is a European country. And I like how we've got like the beats going here now. Makes everything more calming. We've got some road signs coming up ahead. I'm gonna go with Greece. Does anyone know where Greece is? Doo-doo. Where actually is Greece? Ah, here it is. Greece. We'll just put it smack in the middle. Oh, we're in Paris. Right. Maybe they use the blue. Ooh. I can't even phone a friend for German, but this is... Yeah, this is German. Because the person I usually phone a friend for German is busy tonight. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, definitely Germany, obviously. But whereabouts? This looks like a fairly well-populated area, but it could also not be. We could have just been placed in an awkward spot. So you just got to, like, think about whereabouts we are. I don't personally think, because there's so many trees surrounding it, I don't think we're in a very populated area like here. I think we might be there. Damn. We weren't that close. America is what's taken me as so far. That's that's an American bus. Okay, we're in America. Texas. No, not Texas. Indiana? No, we were in Austin. We were in Texas. Ah, that would have been such a good one as well. No. Okay. We were in Texas though. I thought Texas was more cowboys than anything, but clearly not. Oh shoot, you guys don't even have the music. There you go. My bad. Phone just buzzed, sorry. Can't get distracted. So, only I had the funky music for a bit. Australia? Argentina, no. We keep guessing Australia and we keep getting down there. England. Yeah. No doubt in my mind this is England. The top of England, to be precise. Affluent area, I think. Definitely affluent area. Which usually means it is the top. That area there seems to me that's not the top. There we go. Whoa. What? We just discovered like a new world. Okay, yeah. Somewhere at the top of England. Maybe around... Really? That was nowhere near. Damn. England again? No. That's not. Greece? That's a resort, I think. Yeah, I think that's an entrance to a resort. This guy trying to hide. Ooh, lots of mountains. So we're in a mountainous region. Ah, colours. We're in a mountainous region. Yes, Mexico. This is talking Mexico. We're gonna go with Mexico. Like Mexico City. No, it was Peru. That's China. But whereabouts? China's huge. I didn't know China had palm trees. Ooh, is this not China? What? What have we teleported into? What's going on? What is it with all the teleports today? I am switching. I think we're in Japan somewhere. Somewhere maybe around there. 101. 101. So 101 is ticking one more off of our thing. There we go. We just need to beat them now. You know what? I'll take that. Immediately saying somewhere in the US. Litter removal courtesy of United Methodist Youth. That doesn't help much. You know what would help if there was any signs to say where we actually were. There's a lot of land. I'm saying somewhere. Iowa seems a bit empty. Iowa, we're going there. Oh, it was Nebraska. That's 366 kilometers. America again? Yeah, America again. Somewhere near New York, by the looks of it. I've never been to America. Would like to go, though. Why was that entire building just greyed out? Garcia Judith for state rep. This is saying to me somewhere in a populated area like New York. Damn, it was Boston. We would have been close to that one if we guessed Boston, but we didn't. Is this another American? It just this looks very new. Typical of what a wealthy country would do. If we could catch up to this car, we could probably see. Well, on account we're going on a head-on collision with this thing. N10. Am I down here? Oh, South Africa. England. No? Possibly, it's just those are freaking me out a bit. And that architecture is... I can't say I've seen it very regularly. I would say this, if this is England, it's a different part of England to where I am. Ooh, Dutch or German. This is Germany. Hanover? No. Somewhere probably around there, to be fair. We were in Belgium. We did get close, to be fair. 338. But not close enough. We need to be those. We need to be like in 10 kilometers of it, which is mad. This isn't giving me anything good so far. Apart from that. Somewhere in Argentina? Ah, Salvador. Brazil, right? Yeah. Aldi. German. Wow, we're getting a lot of German today. Oh, but it might not be German. We need to remember what we've learned. So, my guess is not Germany, but somewhere around, like, maybe Luxembourg. Where's that? Oh, it was in Germany. America, that's an American classic car. I know that because it's on BeamNG. What is that abomination? State 64, minimum maintenance road. South 64. No trespassing zone. I think this is somewhere in the United States. Somewhere where they light their cars. Gonna go right here. Right here. Oh, damn. We were quite far. China, maybe? This doesn't strike me as Japan. This strikes me as China. Dun, 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 dun. There? No, it was Japan. Wow, okay. It's tough today, it's tough. Australia. On like this road. Oh, so close. I want to go like up here somewhere in this region. Just gonna go there. Or here actually. Oh, rough. It was Russia. That was well far off. America? American cars. If we can guess urban street, that doesn't help. School zone. So when there is school. Water restriction. Casino, but that could mean anything. Broadwater. Is this Florida? This architecture sort of looks like, you know, that one video. That one video of a police chase. And the guy was going everywhere. Is Broadwater in Florida? I've never been. We're in Woodburn right now. Just gonna have a look. It could also be California though. And they are very... Fort Lauderdale. How do you even say that? Where are we? Woodburn. Just have a look for anything that says like Woodburn. Maybe not. I don't know. What does it say? Lismore. I just need like one recognizable name. Woodburn again. Colorado, maybe? Oh my gosh, I know we're in Woodburn, but I don't know where Woodburn is. Ooh, is that maybe not even... Is this Australia? This might just be Australia. And that marine says somewhere that they're near somewhere. But I don't know where. Go there. We weren't far. We weren't far. We got there eventually because we were searching Florida initially. This to me says American. That says American. These building architecture. These cars don't really say. These cars do. Okay, the cars are 50-50, but we can't rely completely on the cars anyway. I don't know where this is. Please do not park in this drive. That didn't help. Oh, finally some writing. Do not enter. Okay. We're in an English-speaking country. Possibly Canada. We're in Canada. Brandom. We're in Brass somewhere. I went for that because they had like a sort of a better infrastructure with there being a police station. I know that says nothing. I'm guessing Australia. The United States again. This isn't another US, is it? Oh my god. I think this is US, you know. Higher, maybe? We weren't far off. We weren't far off. Australia? Yeah. No. Right, I don't know where this is. Clearly an affluent area. They're leaving stuff out. Garage doors left open. E. Crestwood. 150 East. Crestwood. Um, 500 North, 150 East. This makes no... I don't know. Cemetery Street, that helps. There's a school bus, so there might be schools nearby. But I don't know how far school buses go out of their way. 200 North again, oh my gosh. It's Florida? I don't... Where are we going? That's not where I clicked. I'm going with Florida. It wasn't, it was Utah. You know, I'm just gonna do a one wonder here and we're gonna go Slovakia. US again? Come on, don't tell me this is US. I don't think this is US. That's not a US car. Signs coming up. That'll help us. It is. It's America again. Is that snow? So somewhere cold, like a colder region. Oh. We are in Mexico. New of Mexico. Where's that? New Mexico. We're here. Lujan. They are literally just entering there, so they have to be somewhere around here. Brilliant. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna keep going upwards for now. See where we go. Because there seems to be a lot more cars going in than they're going out. So typically, I think that means we are in some... Reduce speed ahead. 55. Does that say anything? I'm just gonna guess it. Where were we? Oh! We were looking right at that. We were locked. We were right there. Oh, gutted. Is this another... I'm gonna crash out. I don't think this is America again, right? No, it's not. Sign up ahead, sign up ahead. Should take us an outrageous amount of time to get there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this really helps. How come we always get the informative signs on countries we don't actually know the whereabouts of? Probably somewhere around Romania, right? No, it's Turkey. India. Not bad, not bad. Not bad guess. I could have sworn we've seen the street before. Somewhere Spanish speaking. Somewhere slightly wealthy. Valencia, that sounds very Spanish. We are here. We need to find whereabouts here we are. Holy. Carter's. We're in Carter's. Carta de Reigns. Oh, I don't know. I want to say somewhere around here. We're gonna keep looking over here. I think we are like nearly smack bang in the middle. There's no road signs though to tell us exactly where we are. Just gonna guess there. Huh? We might have just beat it. We might have just beat it. Okay, so where... We were looking for Carter's. Yeah, Del Carter's there. Well, we wouldn't have seen that because we weren't assumed in. We were here. We need to be looking at street names. That would have helped, yeah. But we might have just beat it all. 1315. Boom. We got it within 1.3. Holy. That was a good game. Good game. We got it in 1.3 of where we were. Sign up to save your score. I will actually save that score. Username is already taken. Nice, nice. Okay. So we did that. We're gonna do one more. Slovakia? Kazakhstan. Somewhere up here. No, it wasn't. Rough. Okay. But we did it. And that is us done with GeoGuessr. Let me just turn this off. Go to because we beat that. We smacked that out the park. What time is it? We only did that in what, an hour? That's not bad. Well, we even started late as well, so it's like what, 40 minutes. Not bad. Just gonna mute that desktop audio there. So what are we doing now? I don't feel particularly like No, hold on. I was looking at yesterday. I was looking at the videos so I could upload some clips to YouTube Shorts, which I'm still yet to do. But I did notice that half of the time my face is like being shone on, and because of my camera being lower quality, it just made my face completely like white for at least half of it. Is anybody even in the chat, and is there anything they want me to cover? You know what I think would be actually a good... I actually think this would be a very good idea. I think we might do High on Life 1, but it isn't any very popular apparently. Low viewership game. It's not trending. Big streamers don't touch it. I'm not quite a big streamer yet though. Low thousands. Few hundred. Right, this wouldn't be very good then. High on Life 2 is seemingly impressive. But I think that's very, very pricey. And I don't have that, I don't have that YouTube money. I don't have that funny money. What was that thing that Azilan made? YouTube money, funny money, something like that. You know what might be a good run through? Okay. I mean, Red Dead 2. I don't know. Tell you what. Why don't we play Kerbal Space Program. KSP. Let's do some KS2, right? Because we were doing some maths yesterday, and that'll be good. Some Kerbal Space Program. I've only got 2 hours on this as well. I think you need a very... Do you need a niche audience? I don't know. Because I think it's one of those games where you could just up and leave. So I think the hype in this has been because of... No! I think the hype in this has been because of was it the Artemis 2? Let me double check that while this loads. Yeah, Artemis 2. Start game. We're gonna free play this. We're gonna free play. Start new. Sandbox. Stream. Sub to mine WDJHU. A little exclamation mark in the end as well. We're just gonna do the... No! Where'd the Kerbals go? I want the Kerbals. There we go. Start. So we're going to make a rocket in Kerbal Space Station 2. Welcome to the space state. I can't even read. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, flight director and your guide for this quick introduction. This is a space station. From here, you can manage all aspects, I give up on the accent, all aspects of the space program. Feel free to look around. Hold right mouse button to move. Oh, I already know this. Thanks. So this is research and development. The facility's closed. Jebediah, okay. Whoa. Okay, I think I do know how to play this as well. Like, I don't need no, We don't want a geostation. There you go. We're gonna put this. We're gonna put this on the vessel, and we're gonna see what we can do with this. We're so getting them stuck. So Jebediah, we've got Jebediah, Bill, and Bob. What does EVA mean? Is that where we can control them? Yeah, nice. No! No! Can we like boost up? Oh mate, we're gonna have to leave without you. Sorry Bill, mate. How do we get back on the ship? Do we just like revert flight? It's 39 seconds ago. Where we stupidly made the dude fall. Jebediah, Bill, and Bob. Okay, we've got them all. We're going to initiate the... Well, that's a bit loud. Revert flight to, I don't think that was as loud for you guys on here as it was for me. Might turn that down a bit. What do I click? Clearly I haven't done this in a while. Nope. Revert flight to launch. I'm gonna go into settings and find out exactly how to do this. Graphics we could turn. Texture quality should be full res. Close, where'd you find the settings for what to use? What are we doing? I'm gonna need some help here. Oh, I remember. We need to like toggle one of these. How do we get this throttle up? Ah, here we go. Okay. So on here, the throttle needs to be up. It's just made a very funny sound. Oh. Well, we don't need that. We need this. How do we turn this on? Oh, like that. Well, we are off. Once we get to, I think it's 10,000. If we can land on the Mun, that would be great. we time warp a bit. Okay. It becomes increasingly harder to control. I think we have to break this. But I think we have to do it in a way by leaning. Okay, I think this is not right, because we're going to start going back down. This is... We're not really in a good situation right here. We're going to start engaging fuel again. Okay, we're going to completely cut off the fuel. So we're literally just in space. Until we can get a hold of our station again. And we're going to keep going up here. I don't think we've done very... I don't think we're doing very well at this. Yeah, we can toggle brakes. That'd be good. I'm just gonna start, like, disconnecting things. Okay, and we're not going down either. This isn't very good for our Kerbals. So we're just gonna time warp to here. To where they're going. They're falling down. Oh! Our poor... Here we go. Yeah, they should be alright. There we go. And then we come to a nice stop. I have no idea where the Kerbal space station is though. Let's have a look on the map. So we're here. We hardly made it anywhere. We're certainly not driving back. So we're gonna revert the flight. Nope. Now focusing on a rock. No? Okay. We could recover. There we go. We recovered Jebediah. How do we close out this now? Leave facility. Maybe start off with something a tiny bit more simple before going into stuff like this. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. So we've got Jeb again, Bill, and that's it. And I'm sure they really hate us. What is... Okay. I think this just stabilizes us. Oh no. Oh, that's not too bad. We can just get them out now. So this wasn't quite what we hoped for. Revert to vehicle assembly. I'm gonna build my own. I'm gonna become a professional builder. So I like the look of this. It's very aerodynamic. Can I not like put it anywhere? There you go. Oh, I can put that inside there. Cool. Now we need a load of fuel because we're gonna try and get up to the moon. And now this is designed to be an aerodynamic aircraft, so we're also gonna need a really powerful engine to if we take this to launch, I think this will work. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, we can roll. That's a good thing. We can make him do like spinnies. How fast do you think we can make him go? Wow. We can zoom out really far. I didn't realize we could zoom out that far. Revert, flight, revert to vehicle assembly. Oh, I prefer that one. Get out. Get off my screen. Don't save. Absolutely don't save. There you go. Nice. So now, below that, we're going to put a fuel tank. We're going to put this. That looks so clean. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna put another one on this side like that. Cooking. Hold on. I'm gonna put one there. One there. And one there. And of course we do need aerodynamics as well, so we're going to add a delta wing here. I saw this in Star Wars once. And here we're gonna put another one. We're gonna put an advanced canard on this wing here for like extra stability. Then we're gonna launch it. Oh, we forgot to put an engine in. Well, we might need an engine. That was one thing we forgot. So far this is good. We're just gonna test this out. Nice, looks good. Revert to vehicle assembly. Right now, our main objective is just to get out of orbit. We don't need the rest of this nonsense. We don't need to bring them back. Oh, there you go. And then put that there on there. 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 And launch. Okay, so I can see where we've gone wrong here. It's the wings. If we just like, we can make them. We can make this better. We can make this better. Trust. There we go. Go like that. How do we get rid of something that we don't want? Is it in actions? Okay. Just gonna miss that out actually. Just gonna skip that bit. I'm gonna put an even bigger wing on there. I'm gonna put a big wing on that side as well. Like that, there you go. That looks cold, right? This game really annoys me. Just launch it like that. Surely it's not gonna freak out or flip out. Surely it's just gonna dart right into space. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. Revert to vehicle assembly. Now we just need to keep spamming these. We need to bring this entire thing up a lot. Then we need to get out. We need to get these things out of here. Need to add an extra fuel tank. How do I move inside it like this corporeal realm? That wasn't right. There you go. Is there any way to like copy? And put this on. If we just need to squeeze that in there. Squeeze it in. Come on. Come on. I don't think we're gonna get that in there. But that's just gonna ruin the whole thing. Dude, Twitch needs to do something about those bots. If we put this under there like that. If we put another one like that. We put another one like that. We just keep going. Then what if we put a rocket on here? There we go. Okay, we're having a spot of bother here. The glue's not really holding on as well as we hoped it would. And it does look like we're going to crash into the ground. But I don't think we're going that fast anyway. See? All good. I think that is quite enough of trying to do that. See ya. Give me a minute.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.
Oh god. You know, the other day I was just thinking, I'm glad we finally got a name from those like new indie multiplayer games. But I don't think multiplayer slop is the right way for it. Because some of them are pretty fun, like we did Peak on stream the other day. We're going to put some we're going to play some games we've never played before. I feel like that would be a good pastime. It's been 40 minutes.
I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now.
Now I wonder how many of these I could play
I am conflicted, watching where I stand,
by myself.
hanging in the balance, not the life
We'll start with content warning, and then we'll go to repo. In fact, we'll go to repo first. I've never played repo before. You know what, we'll leave that for another day. We'll play another flight sim, another space flight sim. But we could play this one being a slightly bit easier because a major update just came out on Space Flight Simulator, which was the 1.6 full solar system update. Which adds Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and over 25 of their moons. So we're going to see if we can explore them.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left
My
unsaid.
keeps disconnecting my second monitor. I think we're good now, but we weren't before. We're just gonna hop right into it. No, we're not. What a broken game. We might have to Control Alt Delete. This update is clearly too much for my computer to handle. Rough. What are we actually gonna do? I'm genuinely stuck. What is it? Control. Oh, what is it? Alt F4 to try and exit out of the game. What do I do? I'm genuinely stuck on the thing's completely frozen. Let me give it a quick ChatGPT. So, any update for anybody who's, if they're joining? Us right now, we are completely stuck on Spaceflight Simulator. I'm trying to figure out how. Alt F4. Oh. Nothing. Oh my god. It's just completely frozen up. I don't know what we're gonna do here. The best I could do is... I might have to... sleep the PC, then wake it up again. What's going on my live? Right. Help. What is this? I'm never playing this game again. I'm going to crash out. I don't know what to do. Window Control D. Yes! What's it done now though? I can't... Where's my stuff? Where's... Where's my apps? Where's my apps? Um, Win and tab opens up my different desktops. Win and tab opens up my different desktops. Sorry, I'm listening to myself. But what does Win and tab do? How does that possibly help me when Win tab? I just can't close that down. Win and tab. Let me put you guys on there. There we go. We got it, we got it. No! Win and tab. Desktop. Control Alt Delete. Task Manager on this one. Window and tab. Open Task Manager on desktop 2. I think I'm buffering. Like, madly. Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, if we sort... I've actually sorted it out. I've figured out how to get... There we go. Okay, we're back. How long did that take? That took 10 minutes. I'm actually gonna try and launch Space Flight Simulator again. It could have been a mishap. It actually works this time. Nice. And we're not frozen again. Cool. Put this laptop to sleep. Thank goodness for the internet. I would never have known to do that. So I had to switch desktops and then drag OBS and Task Manager over there and then drag them both back. Create new world. Played 1000. That was ages ago. I don't think I played this on the channel before. Stream world. I'm gonna play Stream World. Build a new rocket. Now I know how to do this because this isn't complicated. This is literally just boot, boot, boot. And then we need some for this side. Actually, What have we got to work with? We're gonna use a 6 wide here for the actual rocket to get it out of, you know, into space. We're gonna use that to this. Yeah, we'll use that to that. We'll use our heat sink there. We're just gonna try and actually make it to the space station this time. We're gonna have a load of fuel on us to help us get there. There we go. And 6 wide again. If we rotate this, take this away. We take this away, we'd put that there. There we go. Now I've got like our little rocket. Then we need Titan engines. Here. Here. And here. And here. And here. And here. Move that over 1. Actually, put that inwards. And then we place that there. Place 1 there. Place 1 there. And then I think if we place that there, that should work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll get us there. There we go, see? Boom. My rocket has no heat shield. Put a heat shield there then. Put that. just turn these ones on down here. But turn these two off. Launch it. Because what we want to do is we want to get to there. Oh shoot, we've got no way of turning. We're gonna have to turn these on. We're gonna have to go back to the chalking board. What has happened? Okay. How am I supposed to turn? Where's my fin? Are we actually genuinely going to have to do this and copy it each time? For every single one? This is going to be a boring 10 minutes. What's happened to the music? This game strikes me as very glitchy. And I can't, it's constantly glitching. I think we've placed that tiny bit wrong. We've done it up one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out. There we go. That should work. Surely. Oh. Revert to launch. Okay, revert to build. That kind of threw us off there. It's not quite worked yet. What is wrong with this game? We're trying to navigate to here. Oh, shoot. We are about to reach our peak. Ignition. Where art thou? Now we don't want to be carrying around these heavy things all the time. So we're gonna have to break it off. There we go. Okay, now we're kind of just lost in space. So we're going to detach from this. We're going to times 100 this. Reach this point. Start to come crumbling down. I think that might burn up. Ow. Build a new rocket. That one just wasn't smart enough. Continue build, actually. So the problem was we ran out of rocket fuel, so why not add some rocket fuel? There we go, there's some more fuel to try and get us out the atmosphere. Okay. Well, why are we heading straight towards Earth? Really, there's no need. Hold on. Get it back. Oh, no, we didn't. This is some not great content. Times 3 this. We're just gonna try and go straight up. Where are we? There we go, see? Then if we times this by 100. $500. $2,500. We just start to abandon. 10,000. Ah, see, here we go. But now we're just gonna start. Maybe we could intersect with Venus. No, we can't. Maybe? Maybe if we catch up around this point, we could. No, I'm just kind of rotating the sun. Yeah, okay, revert to build. So now our problem is we need to fill this space with yeah. Maybe if we do that. So we use this to propel us. Pop these off. So while we wait, I'm just gonna talk about the our lineup. So I don't know when I'm next going to stream. Definitely Thursday, if not any other day of the week. But I'll be focusing on figuring out what to make for content. Like what to do for content, so we don't have to keep sitting in silence like we are now. And I really don't appreciate the spinning because I can't catch it. There we go. Okay, well this doesn't work quite how we wanted it to. And we're gonna fling ourselves into space again. God. We are going to just go back to here. We're going to be doing something a little different, and for the next 40 minutes, we are going to be, we're going to be watching a Matan weaving video. Let me just find a decent one. That isn't too bad.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.
Thing is, I don't know which one to go for, because as we have to be careful. As like a for sort of family friendly sort of thing. I don't think Ethan is the thing to go for. I'll have a look into it. But I'm going to we're going to look at something else, probably. We'll watch a TOC video.
Today we're taking 5 professional gooners and giving them the chance to date a living, breathing woman. This is a monumental moment for all of these gentlemen's lives, and I'm extremely excited to see how this goes. The woman's name is Morgana, so we're going to go ahead and meet her now.
Hi, I'm Morgana. I'm 32 years old. I'm an attorney, and I'm a Capricorn. And
This already isn't looking out good. I don't think they're gonna be. They're like throwing into the deep water here. They're not going easy on him.
I read my horoscope today, and it told me that Leos are going to be very competitive. So
Do you think you're going to find your husband here today?
I hope so.
What are you looking for in a man?
Someone smart, funny, successful. Just
So none of them describes a gooner.
a big personality. Someone who's fun.
She's in the wrong place.
That makes a lot of sense. We've got great personalities here today, a couple of them from Craigslist, so it's going to be a banger. You're going to find someone perfect.
Hi, my name's Austin. I'm 30 years old. I'm a lawyer. And I think what will make me stand out today is I think that I'm very emotional.
Do you think? I would think that's a horrible idea. Being a lawyer. What do you think? Being a lawyer, and then going on a YouTube channel about being a gooner. It's because you're representing political values. You're fighting for that sort of thing. So why on earth would you then go on here in such an informal manner?
Emotionally mature person. I can read my partner pretty well, and I think that that will be visible and make me rise above the rest. So I'm pretty excited.
Hi, I'm Jordan. It's my snake Oasis, 25 years old. I'm a young entrepreneur. I rescue animals and sell plants. And compared to the other guys, you know, I stand out because my passion for wildlife, my passion for animals.
Because there's a huge snake at his neck.
You know, holding a 9-foot snake, so I don't think the other guys are gonna do that.
Hi, my name is Mitch.
He might have a 9-foot snake.
28 years old. I'm a logistics coordinator, which is basically a truck driver. I do long distance traveling across the country. And what I feel makes me stand out is my ambition.
Hi, my name is Roman. I'm 18 years old.
How old is she? "32 and 18. I don't think this guy's doing it.
Rather young.
College student.
Especially with this crowd here. Apparently, oldest one's 30? Jeesh.
Roman told us he was 22 on the casting call. We're not sure why I did this.
I go to USF, which I'm a freshman, and I'm planning on doing mostly acting in the future. And what I think will set me out from the crowd is my charisma and confidence.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm 29. I work in cybersecurity. And what
I was wrong about the not successful thing. Cybersecurity is very lucrative.
sets me apart from my competition is I
Once I wanted to do something in cybersecurity, but I ended up not doing that. And now I'm talking to myself for 3 hours each day.
feel like I'm a good listener, and I have an adorable Pomeranian.
So now you've got to meet all of the contestants who are battling for the heart of our lovely lady Morgana. We're going to bring them out individually to sell themselves to her. You're going to be doing elevator pitches blindfolded, and she will be ranking them based on their personality and how well she vibed with them.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll get YouTube Premium one day.
I'm Morgana, nice to meet you.
Morgana. It's a lovely name.
Thank
I'm Austin.
you. Austin, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Austin.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes.
Sorry about the interruption.
I'm 30 years old. I'm a lawyer. And I'm excited to get to know you today and, I don't know, see where things go from there.
Cool. So what kind of stuff do you like to do for fun outside of being a lawyer?
I like to cook. I think I'm a really good cook. So, you know, I can cook you up something nice. Do you have a favorite dish?
I don't know, maybe like some pasta or something?
Ooh, okay.
What's your signature?
Yeah, I was gonna say pasta carbonara. That's my go-to.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like to cook. I like to read. I play a lot of video games. I play Dungeons and
Oh,
Dragons with
she
my
wasn't happy.
friends on the weekend. It's pretty nerdy, but yeah.
Okay.
I think he's trying to go for the nerdy route, but I can't really say from my experience, but from some experience, that's just not the way to go. That's what every man thinks a girl wants, but it's not what every girl wants.
Well, thanks, Austin. Hi, who am I talking to over there?
Hi, this is Jordan. I'm 25 years old. I'm a wildlife biologist. Run an animal rescue. Love animals, very passionate about wildlife and nature and all kinds of things like that.
How do you feel about older women?
You know, pretty good. Depends.
What does it depend on?
If you're good looking.
Oh, okay. Well, why do you think I should choose you?
Well, do you like adventure? Do you like things that are kind of out of the ordinary? Do you like following the path, or do you like kind of getting off the path where it's less seen, more adventurous?
I guess it depends. Where do you want to go?
Jungles.
She's not the jungle type.
islands, into the Everglades.
Okay. Into the Everglades.
Nah, scared of gators, snakes.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh. Well, I'd protect you. Don't worry about that.
So if we're in the Everglades and a gator comes and tries to attack us, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'd jump on it for you. Don't worry about it.
All right, well, what was your name again?
Jordan.
Jordan. All
What
right.
was yours?
Morgana.
Pleasure to meet you, Morgana.
Nice
Do you think that was a clever play to try and act like he didn't know, or do you think that was like a genuine reaction to?
to meet you too. Thank
Do you think he genuinely forgot?
you.
Thank you.
My name is Mitch. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Mitch.
Mitch.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Born and raised in Florida. I'm 27. I'm a truck driver. I've been to almost every state in the country. I'm a cat lover. I love cats. I'm a big foodie, and I occasionally, when I have the chance, I'm a gamer when I have a chance. And I love to travel. I love being spontaneous, and I just like to go with the vibe of life.
So how many cats do you have?
6.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I have 6 that I own to myself, but I have like a large magnitude of cats because I raise them and I give them away to happy homes.
What's your ideal type?
6 cats must cost. 6 cats must cost so much. WGIM.
Or what's your usual type that you go for?
I don't have a type. I like any and everybody, as long as we can
Sorry
coincide
about that.
together and like pretty much have be on the same frequency in life. Like I'm cool with everybody.
So would you say you're more like an ass or a tits man?
She doesn't have to have either. She doesn't have to be cute, but she doesn't have to have either. I have no preference. So what about you?
An ass or a tits woman?
Yeah.
Man of many words. He's just like me. One day. One day I'll get I don't know if it's because I've already seen it, but don't you think her voice sounds very close to what her face looks like? I don't see why a lot of these like classed as like gooners, because it's not like they don't sound like they don't have the ability to. How long has desktop audio been off for? How long has desktop audio been muted for? We're going off this, but we're not finishing this. We're gonna go investigate how. Oh, we shouldn't be on air. We should be on stream. If we, they're like throwing into the deep water here. That they're not going easy on him.
I read my horoscope today, and it told me that Leos are gonna.
Thank you.
Me.
To the cats, because I raise them and I give them away to happy homes.
What's your ideal type?
6 cats must cost. 6 cats must cost so much. W game.
Or what's your usual type that you go for?
I don't have a type. I like any and everybody, as long as we can coincide
Sorry about that.
together and like pretty much have the same, be on the same frequency in life. Like I'm cool with everybody.
So would you say you're more like an ass or a tit?
This was when I was I was trying to figure out that's just like an L moment for me. I was trying to figure out how to sorry, lost my train of thought here. I was trying to figure out how exactly to oh yeah, bring up like Chrome or Microsoft when it was already running on my primary monitor onto my secondary monitor. But as you can imagine, that didn't go so well. Because I meant to hit the pause button to pause the video and to say something, but I must have clicked mute audio.
She doesn't have to have either. She doesn't have to be cute, but she doesn't have to have either. I have no preference. So what about you?
An ass or a tits woman?
Yeah.
So you can hear it there. You can hear I click the keyboard and accidentally mute up the entire stream. Man of many words. He's just like me. Right, we're not watching me. Geo gets a free. Let me just log in. We're back. This looks somewhere like... Ooh. Oh. Woodside Bay. America? They usually have names on it. That would be really helpful to see, but we can't see it. It's too low res. Well, I'm gonna go with somewhere around here. It's clearly somewhere well wooded. Like somewhere around here. Oh, Auckland. Russia, right? Yeah. I'm starting to think Britain, but I don't think it's Britain just because of that building there. You can't see it just because of that building. Or those poles, actually. Or that flag. Where is that? I think it's Hungary, isn't it? Hungary or Austria. I'm just going to place in the middle. There's a Oh, don't mean to do that. Ooh, big lake. By the looks of it, wealthy place. We were well off. America, I think. The municipality of Niebing. What a dumb name. Switzerland. Lock in. Or Sweden, maybe. Sweden, I'm going Sweden. Huh? That was like right on the border. Estripip. I don't know where that is. I'm thinking, what is that? Oh, it's the back bit of a cow. Okay, but I'm thinking somewhere around here. What are with these guesses tonight? I'm gonna move on. So, I think what I'm going to start doing is organising and planning what I'm going to be doing during stream. I'm going to be organising and planning what I do during stream. During stream, before stream starts, and take a good look at what my audience wants and who my audience is. Because I don't think I'm hitting the right target audience, and it's important to hit the right target audience to build a viewership, build loyal viewers, if you get what I mean. But no, that makes I'm going to be a bit more organised from now on, because the last 2 days have been really over the place. The first one flowed really well, but then the second one was okay until I had no viewers. But that's the problem, is when I have no viewers, I need to create a plan, make a plan. So I will be making a plan. I'll be making a plan for the next few streams, whenever that may be. I don't know if I'm streaming I'm streaming Thursday, absolutely, but I don't know if I'm streaming before that. I don't know why I'm scrolling the news. But, this to me is kind of Savannah-y, like we're facing straight towards the sun.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.
Again, I'm not getting more New Zealand vibes from this one. Whoa, that was not New Zealand. England. Definitely not England. Oh shoot. Oh my god, I'm all over the place tonight. I was playing GeoGuessr, but I didn't even realise that I hadn't switched it back. Sorry, I'm clearly not very organised tonight. I'm just a bit all over the place. But looks to me like Switzerland. Or Sweden. It wasn't either of those places. I can't see anything that would indicate it. Right. So I genuinely just don't know what to do for the next 15 minutes. Maybe hop on Omegle. But I don't want to get banned. Yeah, Omegle's probably not the way to go. Should we do a quick game of... quick speedrun of Peak, see how far we can get. Is there any way to turn this site onto forced dark mode? I know Opera has it, but I don't know if any others have it. Let's try and let's do this. Let's try and see if we can get a dark mode on here. There we go. Let's do this for the next couple of bits in stream. So we're gonna do fire and wind to start off with. Steam, then a fire, with an engine and earth. How does that make a tractor? And then engine again makes a tank. Why is a tank a building? And then engine again. Doesn't work. Then tractor. Then two tanks make a tank. Tank and fire make a flamethrower. Flamethrower and earth make lava. Lava and wind make a volcano. Volcano and water make lava. Okay, we've just gone backwards there. Okay, gone backwards again. And then a flamethrower makes... We're stuck in a bit of a cycle here. Oh, makes an eruption. Then that mountain range, and then mountain range plus fire. Bro, why? If we do mountain range and eruption, that just adds us to volcano. If we do water and fire, we go right back to the basics. Earth, mud, fire again, brick, and fire again, kiln, and fire again, pottery, and fire again, ceramic, water, then water, then water. Gas and a tank make a car. Car and a car makes a truck. Truck and a tanker don't work. Truck and lava makes a volcano. How does a truck and lava make a volcano? Get out. Plants and car makes a tree. Tanker and tree makes paper. Paper and paper makes a book. Stone. Tablet. We're getting somewhere here. And then tablet and earth. A statue. Let's try and make... Do they have iPad Kid and Infinite Craft? Where would we go from statue? Earth again? No, we're going backwards there. Earth, water, water and water, like a lake. Lily and mud, lotus, and a scroll, Buddha, again somewhere, statue, meditation, tablet, Buddha, stone, statue, paper, art, art book, Van Gogh. Van Gogh and gasoline, Starry Night. Oh, I don't know. Starry Night and fire make the sun. And the sun and lava make a volcano. The sun and water. Steam engine, there we go, get somewhere. Eruption steam engine? Steam, no. What about everything added together? What would that eventually give us? clearly gotten a bit tired of us here. We're stuck in like a... Where even were we? Oh, sorry, I'm not talking a lot today. I'm fairly tired, and I need to put more research in how to be entertaining. What if we do? Oh, we've had 0 discoveries. What if we do, Buddha and Alice, and Jet and Enlightenment, Nirvana, and then Cloud again, Cloud, Nirvana, and a Jet, Cloud, Nirvana, and an explosion. We blow up Nirvana. Oh, we're getting somewhere. What does Rainbow and Car give us? Nothing. What if you do kidnap an iPad? We're close. Ransom. Buddha? No. That had nothing to do with it. That had nothing to do with them whatsoever. I've just got so many bots in this chat. What's a fire pirate? What about fireworks and plane? Fireworks, rocket, space, space and alien, like UFO. Ransom, no, and kidnapping. Then an abduction. Oh, kidnapping. And space pirate. Then Han Solo into a monster, Chewbacca. Give him into mystery. That was worth fairly fun. Simulation clicker. Is this just like cookie clicker? There you go, you guys can be entertained. We've got some lo-fi music coming up as well. This is quite mesmerizing. Well, this is it's very entertaining to play. I can't imagine it's very fun to watch. Well, I'm providing no entertainment whatsoever.
Hey guys, welcome
911, what's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Maribel Diaz. Maribel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party. But legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Maribel found a path to acting in an unexpected place. Wild Tides Water Park. There, Maribel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Maribel became Miss Maribel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Maribel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say
He did
she
it.
had web feet. Yeah, she never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, hey, sweet, you can stay with me. Because, you know, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a
Where'd the
sauna,
lo-fi music go, by the way?
training room, bowling alley. Yeah, regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal. Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint toe beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, you know, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You know, you wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3
It was
beans
very
salad.
therapeutic.
From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employs half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Maribel, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Oh, or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
don't mind her. That's Cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escaped. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette. Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, you know, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. And she'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you know, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th. I had a vision." And, you know, she was always the second runner-up at pageants. Almost Miss Key Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen. Almost Ambassador to Kazakhstan. Yeah, people don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character
I'm
to
so
keep
locked
showing up after losing out over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. Always will be. I don't take the honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen 6 straight years in a row lightly, but, you know, I admired Mirabelle, too. And she had a good heart. She'd volunteer all the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center. Sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have. So. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer. Oh, so gifted. I was never like that. I mean, you know, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides water park mermaid because I believe it's important to provide families with wholesome, all-ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, you know, they like the attention. Not that I'm blaming her for what happened. Gosh, no. She was a nice person. She didn't deserve that. Not at all. You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny, little, teensy-weensy town like Mystic Bay. I mean, besides that time that poor boy was pushed into that hydraulic press, or that old man who spontaneously combusted in the Publix parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening here. It was so sad what happened to her. Of course, we all suspected Jared. He was weird. He followed her around like a puppy. A weird puppy.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic Bay, with search missions tampered by downed power lines and felled trees. As days turned into weeks, the town's optimism began to fade. That said, losing hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay. For years, competing theme parks, virus outbreaks, daylight savings, and a quickly shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still top quality. Some of the best damn entertainment in the state. I don't care what anyone thinks, right? But the fact of the matter is, kids don't go for that anymore. Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush or Roblox Adopt Me or Neil.Fun than at a park with their folks. So people stopped coming. And then, of course, that's when they found her. Or what was left of her.
What was left of Mirabelle was found by Jared Holt on November 15th, 2012, 3 months after she went missing. That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her tail. She has no face.
When Chippewa County police arrived at the scene, they discovered a grisly sight. Mirabel Diaz, lodged in the jaws of the
I've got things I
megalodon
need to do.
megatwister, her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tub. The park's earliest attendees, a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze, the park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have stared back. Jessalyn Garcia remembers the day vividly.
Oh, he was all cat and tonic when he first saw her. You know, like he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing. He just stood there, looking into the hole where her face had been. It was all sunk in. A pit. No offense to Mirabel, but you know, I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look. And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public. That's what's so sad about it. November is always a slow month. The water's cold,
Welcome
the sun
to
sets
today's
early. It's
guided
peak season for
meditation
the flesh-eating
session.
algae that sometimes grows
so
on the
glad
lazy
you're
river
here.
inner tubes. But we lost
For
so
the
much
next
money
20
because of the
minutes.
storm.
Right, well, that was interesting. And really was just a big time filler. There was no one else there anyway. Sorry the stream hasn't been as well prepared as usual. I never prepare my streams, but I will start doing that to ensure that I get high quality next time, rather than jumping from thing to thing. So that's about it. I will see everybody whenever I next stream, I guess. I'll see you in a bit.